Hello guys, this weekend Manchester United face Burnley at Old Trafford, so let's get into it. Let's cue the intro. No, and welcome back to the Matchday Live, and it's me Dan back again, and this Sunday Manchester United face Burnley on Sunday, and I'm pretty sure, is it the 2:30 kickoff or is it the 4 o'clock kickoff? I know it's one of the two. It's the 4 o'clock kickoff, yeah. So yeah, we got Burnley at home. So the team I've gone for, I think it pretty much picks itself. Henderson back in net, Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Pogba, Rashford, Fernandes, Greenwood, and then Cavani up top. So I think that's pretty much the same team that faced Spurs. So yeah, I reckon that'll be that. So let's get into it. Let's play match. Let's talk about the last result, which was against Spurs. Well, we've got two results to talk about, and then obviously one is the Spurs game, and then obviously the other one is the Europa League game, the second leg against Granada, but we'll get into that in a second. So yeah, up first we did have Spurs, and we won the game 3-1, which I was very surprised about, especially second half. We played really well that second half. Shame about the first half, but the most talking point of the game was Manchester United's first goal that was disallowed. Basically, McTominay's put an arm across Son. He's literally just touched him with his arm. Where players try to grab each they try to grab a player's arm and stuff like that. Son tries to do that, but he he doesn't get McTominay's arm. And then McTominay just kind of puts his hand onto his face. It's not a foul, never a foul. If it's ridiculous. But basically, McTominay puts it on passes it to Pogba. Then Pogba puts it on the plate for Cavani. It's a great finish from Cavani. And what a goal, Rashford! Yeah, and then Cavani puts it through Lloris's legs, and it was a really good finish from Cavani, and it got ruled out. It was such a bad. It was just such a bad call from the ref. If that was in real time, that wouldn't have been given. I think the way Son went down is just a joke. I know, Fernandes does it quite a bit, but it was just an absolute joke. And VAR, I don't know how they did not give that. And then literally earlier in the day, I think it was in the Burnley Newcastle game. Newcastle had a player kicked in the face, which should have been a penalty, like a high boot, and they didn't give that. That was much worse than the McTominay foul, so that was just ridiculous. And then, of course, from that, Spurs, a bit of bad defending from us. Lindelof completely misses the ball, and Kane puts it on a plate for Moura, and then Moura, all he has to do is square it to Son, and then Son puts it in, and Henderson can't do anything about it. He just traps it into the net, really. A typical FIFA tramp, really. A FIFA sweaty goal. So yeah, from that, United, we did have a couple of chances after that. We didn't really. We just I think the team just kind of got a bit angry. We got a couple yellow cards in that game, and we did get. I think the FA did actually give us a bit of a disciplinary from that game. I think we had to pay a fine because we had so many yellow cards or something. We had 5 yellow cards, and we got them all in that last bit of that first half. So yeah, it went into half time 1-0. We was expecting pretty much same old because I thought United played okay first half. Spurs themselves didn't really play. I wouldn't say they wouldn't play that good. I think they didn't play that good, but I think United controlled most of the ball, and it's shown where obviously we got the goal. But yeah, obviously got ruled out for a bad. Oh, what's a save? Just a bad call from VAR. But we did get our first goal through literally a good team goal. I think it was Fred who set it up to Bruno Fernandes. A quick 1-2 with Fred, and then Fred puts it on a plate for Cavani. But then Cavani's shot was a good save from Lloris, but his save goes on to Fred of all people. Fred just followed up into the box just to see if he can get a goal, and thank God he did, because he went through and scored and got the equaliser. And then from that, United, it looked like United was going to go and win the game, and they did win the game. Literally a couple minutes later, Bruno Fernandes had a shot from just outside the box, and Lloris, had to make a really good save. It was definitely going in. He was just unlucky not to get that. But then we did get our goal through Cavani. Cavani did get his goal, which was a bit of nice trickery from Bruno Fernandes. Puts it on the plate for Greenwood with the first time cross, and then who's that man there? Again, Cavani, and he's been on a roll for the minute. Cavani, he's been playing pretty well. He's scored a couple goals in his last couple of games, so he's been doing well. So then that was obviously 2-1, and then literally late on, like 95th minute, there was 6 minutes added time for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, we got a goal through Mason Greenwood. Again, Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba played really well that second half. Spurs could not control him. He just controlled it, and he was playing on that left-hand side because Rashford. Rashford didn't. I think Rashford had to come off second half. I don't know. It was one of them. I think it was either one of them things, or I think Rashford was injured for that game. I can't remember, but we definitely got into the game a bit more second half, and Paul Pogba, I think he got man of the match. I think Cavani got man of the match, but I think Paul Pogba should have got man of the match personally, because he pretty much controlled the game for us and set it up for us. We won that game 3-1. Greenwood with the last shot. He just powers it through Lloris and obviously scores. So then on to the midweek game, which was our quarter-final second leg against Granada. It wasn't the best games, to be honest. The game was pretty much done in the first 5 minutes. It was a cross from Alex Telles, whose cross meets Paul Pogba. He just does like a back flick header, and Cavani then volleys it into the goal. It wasn't the best of volleys, but we'll take it. So, yeah, that was 1-0, and then it was pretty much 1-0 for most of the game. Granada, I'm not going to say anything, but Granada, they weren't the best of sides, but they did have chances. David De Gea made a couple of good saves, and they had really good chances. Granada, I think they were just unlucky. It's just a big occasion, and I think they just got to them maybe at Old Trafford. But yeah. So like I said, it was 1-0 for most of the game, and then literally late on, I think we pretty much brought on all of our, pretty much reserves at the moment. Well, we had Brandon Williams came on, Twanzebe. It was nice to see Maguire actually get a rest for once, so Maguire should be ready for this weekend. We played Matic, we played, who else did we play? I think we played Fred in midfield as well, didn't we? We played some first teamers, but obviously we took all the first teamers off for the second half, and we had Ahmad, Dan James, and then obviously Juan Mata up front with Van der Beek. So the last couple of minutes, they were pretty, the game's done really. It was just to get game minutes, I think. But yeah, our second goal did come through a Telles cross, I think, who crossed it on to Vallejo, I think, who scored the own goal. It's just an own goal. It's just a weird own goal, actually, to be honest. But he scored an own goal anyway. That wrapped up the game. So I think we face Roma in the next round of... Oh, what a finish, Greenwood. I think we face... Who do we face? I think we face... who is it? Roma. Yeah, Roma, because they beat Ajax. So we got to face them, and then I think Arsenal won as well. So you could see Man United Arsenal final in the Europa League, but I think they've got to beat Villarreal, haven't they? So Yeah, so on to this weekend, we do have Burnley. Obviously, Burnley, they lost to Newcastle last weekend. I think Burnley, it's going to be one of them sides where, again, if United start well, I think United will... If we can play like we did in the second half against Spurs, I think we can have the game done in the first half. Let's just say that. But they are a dangerous side, Burnley. Burnley are a really good side, especially, lobbing it up towards their forwards. And, Harry Maguire and Lindelof are going to have a field day. But I think we'll be too tough for them. And I think United will be, we're on a roll at the moment. We've had that Spurs win has kind of given us a bit of confidence today, to go into the last couple games of the season. And I think we have Liverpool coming up soon as well. So I think it's literally just that game after that. And I don't think really that stayed in. I don't think there's many more big games that we've got left. So I think United will be okay. I think we've got top four, especially with all the other teams lose. Well, Leicester lost, so West Ham won. I think we've got second spot. Let's just say that. I think it's more third and fourth. Who's going to be on it, and obviously Burnley themselves, they are in a relegation fight. But I think the three teams that are down there now are going to get relegated. So I don't think they have nothing to worry about. But, you never know. They might surprise us with a victory at Old Trafford. I wouldn't be surprised if United will go back. The roller coaster will go down after a couple of good wins. I wouldn't be surprised. But I will go for a United win. I reckon United will win. I reckon 3-1. I reckon United will score. And I reckon Burnley might score in the first couple of minutes. But I think that'll kind of wake us up a bit. And then... we'll finish the game strong, and I think we'll just be too good for Burnley this weekend. So anyway, guys, that is my score prediction. So I'm going 3-1. So, guys, I am actually going to end it here. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So, right, guys, I'm going. Bye.